So guys, in today's video I'm going to be talking about those things I wish someone told me before I move abroad, or before I move to Romania specifically. So I've been in Romania for 4 to 5 years now, and I came here as a student. I graduated already 2022. Now I'm working full time. So I want to talk about those challenges that I face, or those challenges that I knew that I would face before I get here, so I'll better prepare. So if you're someone that is looking forward to move to Romania now or in the future, these ideas or this challenge that I'm going to talk about is going to inform you, or is going to help you to prepare ahead of time, or you're going to know these things even before you come here. So yeah, guys, let's dive in. Hi guys, hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Seeing This Reality. If you're new on the channel, you're welcome. If you're old on the channel, thanks for coming by to watch another video. On this channel I talk about my life in Romania. I talk about affordable Romanian universities available for international students. I also talk about jobs available for those that would like to come and work in Romania. So if you find interest in content like this, please do well to subscribe. So one of those things that I wish that someone told me before I move abroad, or before I move to Romania, is getting a job. Yeah, I know on this channel, or even on the channel, people have been asking me, is it possible to work as a student? Is it possible to get a job as a student? And my answer have always been yes. It's possible for you to work as a student, it's possible for you to get a job, but there's also a challenging part on this getting a job. So things happens to us in life differently. There's some people will come here and it'll be easy for them to get a job, and some others people will come here and it will not be easy for them to get a job. Yes, I always say it's possible to get a job, but it's also challenging. Sometimes you might put in a lot of applications, you might send in a lot of applications, and even when you get here it might take a longer time for you to get a job, even though you have been sending in your application, even though you're having the free will or the willingness to get a job. But then sending in your applications, company will not recruit you, company will not want to include you, and you get frustrated. Yeah, you might come with your friend, or you might come with somebody, and that person might get a job before you. So for my case, it was the COVID period, so I sent in application and it was difficult for me to get a job. But then I had my friends that were living together. They were already having a job, they were already having a good job in a call center where they were working. But for me, my case, I did not get a job. And even before I got the corporate job that I had now, I've been doing some other kind of jobs. I work in a restaurant, I work in a beauty salon, I was also doing cleaning. So even when you come here as a student, getting a job will be difficult. This is why I'm making this video, to prepare your mind. Yeah, you might come, you might not get a corporate job from the beginning, you might not get a well-paid job from the beginning. You might start by cleaning, you might start by doing a cleaning job, you might start by doing a job in a shopping mall, like being a salesperson, before you even get a corporate job. So yeah guys, I'm just making this video to prepare your mind, because on the channel I get a lot of questions. Is it possible to get a job to come? Is it possible to get a job as a student? Yes, it's possible to get a job, but then it's also a challenge. It's also challenging to get a job, because you might apply and you will not get one, but yet the goal is you will still have a job, but it might also be challenging from the beginning. Another thing that is common here in Europe that people don't talk about is loneliness. Yeah, so when you get here, it's a new life. When you get to Europe, or when you get to Romania, it's a new life for you. Like, a lot of people that have been here before, you find them busy doing a lot of stuff, and maybe for you, you just get here, you'll be lonely. So this is why I'm making this video, to prepare your mind that loneliness is a case, or loneliness is one of the challenges that people that travel abroad get to face from the beginning of their life. But this might not be the case of everyone, because some people come here when they already have their, some people come to Europe, or some people come to Romania where they already have their family. Like in my case, I came with my elder sister, so I did not face loneliness. And also when I got here, I made friends really quick. Yeah, shout out to my friends. I made friends really quick, that it was not really, it was not too lonely for me. However, there were some points where, when everyone goes to school, when everyone goes to work, or when my friends are working and I'm not working, then I'll be bored or be lonely, because I cannot go and distract them when they are working. Yeah, so this is just a case for you to know that when you get here from the beginning, or from the very first start of your life, you'll be lonely. However, you can conquer this. There are things that you can do. You can easily make friends, you can go to visit the city center, you can do things that will make you busy, or you can even study. So, but the most important thing for you is to make friends. Another point, or another challenge that I face, or some of you will face when you get here, is working and schooling. Guys, it's not an easy task. Trust me, it's not easy for you to be working and schooling. People ask me on the channel, is it possible to work and school? Is it possible to work and school? Yes, it's possible to work and school, to work and be going to school, but then it's very, very challenging. For example, you might have classes in the morning, let me say from 8 a.m. You have your class in the morning from 8 a.m., and maybe 5 p.m. in the evening you have class. And then probably you have a part-time job that starts from 6 a.m. and 6, 7, 8, 9, and maybe ends at 9 p.m. or 10 a.m. To manage that schedule, to like put things together, is very, very challenging. Maybe you're working in a restaurant, or you're working in a, or you're cleaning somewhere. You have to leave from school, maybe you're running out of time because you need to get to your job on time, you're hungry, you have to eat. Yeah, it's very, very challenging, guys. It's not all rosy, so you need to prepare, you need to make up your mind. In my case, when I first got here, I was working in a beauty salon, and I was going to school. So I had to start my work in a beauty salon from 6 to 10 in the evening, and I had classes from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. in the evening. How, guys, it was not easy. So I have to go to school, and from school I have to leave from school and come to work. Sometimes the professor will need to stay in class another 30 minutes, maybe that's 5:30, and I have 30 minutes to quickly go home and eat. And maybe sometime when I feel like I cannot get to my cabin, or I cannot get to my school hostel before I eat and go to work, I'll just have to rush from school and go straight to work. And you arrive at your work site, I'll arrive at my work site, I'm very tired, I'm hungry, but then you have to work, because that is what you signed for. If you don't work, you wouldn't get paid, and maybe you have a budget to reach. So guys, you need to make up your mind that working and schooling while you travel abroad, or while you're in Romania, is not easy. It's not an easy task, but then it's possible. That I want to talk about is paying your school fee with your salary. Paying your school fee with your salary. I know that I've made a video on this channel talking, explaining myself how I was managed to pay my tuition fee while I was a student, and how I was working. But then, guys, it's challenging. It's challenging. At the end of the month, when you get your salary, maybe there's something that you need to get for yourself. Maybe you need to send money back home, to your family. Maybe you have some important things that you have to do with your money, and you also have to pay your tuition fee with that same money, and maybe it's not enough, so it's very very challenging if you're working and you have to pay. For me, it was, though, it was really really challenging. And I said at some point on this channel that during my second year of studies I couldn't pay all my tuition fee. I had to i had to call back home for my parents to send me part of my tuition fee to pay. So those are the kind of scenarios that you can meet. And you should also have a backup plan, that if you cannot meet up to pay your tuition fee with your salary, you should have a backup plan that you can get money from somewhere to pay, because it might not be the case where you have to work and pay your tuition fee. Probably at the end of the term, at the end of the semester, you have not reached a certain amount of your school fee. And usually when you have not paid a certain amount, when you have not paid all your tuition fee, and the academic year is coming to an end, the university usually send an email saying that if you don't pay your tuition fee, you're going to be expelled from school. I received email like that during my time of studies. And at that point, you're panicking. Maybe you don't have enough money in your bank account to pay, so you need to have a backup plan. So if you're not able to pay your tuition fee with your salary, you need to have a backup plan to call back home so they can send you money to pay your tuition fee. So another thing that I did not take note of, or no one told me when I first got here in Romania, is the schooling system here is very very serious. Yes, guys. Yeah, it's very very serious, the schooling system here. So the teachers, they always like take note for those that are present in class. And usually those that are present in class always get like extra points at the end of the semester or at the end of the exam. And that marks that you get from attending classes is also important, that it can move your grade to a certain level. It can, maybe you had a 4 on 10 and you need just one to to take your grade to 5 for you to have a pass mark. So usually the university, if you don't attend your classes and reach a certain attendance, you might be expelled from the university, because they feel like you're not taking your studies seriously. So yeah, you just need to, if you're coming here for studies, you need to make up your mind that you're coming here for studies, and you need to put in that effort. And it's very very important, because even when you study really well, if you have good grades, you can apply for scholarship. So if you're coming here for study, make up your mind that you're going to come here, you're going to put in your effort. Otherwise you're going to be struggling with a lot of things. You're going to be struggling with your studies, and when you're struggling with something in your life, and other parts of your life is being affected. So the university also take note of those that are taking their studies seriously, or the professor take note of those that are taking their um their studies seriously. So guys, this is all that I managed to put together to let you know about studying in Romania or studying in abroad precisely. So if you found this video useful, if you found this video helpful, please do well to subscribe. Click on that notification button, so each time I post a video or each time I post a content, you get notified. So guys, thanks for watching, and see you in another one. Bye.